Education YouTube channel. In this video we will discuss about the cerebrum diagram. Okay, so how to write the cerebrum, isn't it? So cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. Okay, it is the largest part. Clear? Okay. Now, so I will show you how to write it. Okay, so here there is a, you should write first the temporal lobe, next you write the occipital, later on parietal, and this one is the frontal. Okay, clear? So this one we will call it as the cerebrum. Actually in the everywhere, so in the every surface of the brain we are having what? There is a presence of what? There is a presence of grooves. Okay, so these grooves will be called as what? We call it as sulcus. What do you call? Sulcus. If there is a up and down, okay, convolution, the ups will be called as convolution and downs will be called as grooves. Okay, so that convolution will be called as gyrus. What do you call? Gyrus. Okay, and one which is deeper, okay, one which is groove, so that one will be called as what? Sulcus. Is that clear? Okay, so this one is the cerebrum structure. In that, so here, from here there is a dividing area, so this one we will call it as what? We can call that one as a, wait, central sulcus. What we can call? Central sulcus. Okay, and so this one will be called as what? This sulcus will be called as lateral sulcus. What do you call? Lateral sulcus. Clear? Okay, so this one, this sulcus will be called as this sulcus. Okay, so this sulcus will be called as, that is, parieto occipital sulcus. Okay, so three important sulcus I have drawn here: central sulcus, parietal sulcus, parieto-occipital sulcus between the parietal and occipital, that is parieto-occipital sulcus, and this one is the lateral sulcus. Okay, so there is the poles are there. Okay, the poles. Okay, so this pole will be called as what? Frontal pole. What you call? Frontal pole. And this pole will be called as temporal pole. Okay, temporal pole. And this one, this pole will be called as occipital pole. Okay, now from the lateral sulcus, this point, okay, so from this point up to the central sulcus, okay, we will call this one as a frontal lobe. What do you call? Frontal lobe of the brain. Okay, frontal lobe of the cerebrum. This one, from the central sulcus to the parieto-occipital sulcus, we will call it as parietal lobe. What do you call? Parietal lobe. Okay, from the parieto-occipital sulcus to this notch. Okay, occipital notch. So up to here we will call it as occipital lobe. What do you call? Occipital lobe. Okay, from the occipital notch up to the this area, okay, the between the frontal pole and temporal pole at the lateral sulcus where it is meeting. Okay, that one this one will be called as temporal lobe. What you call? Temporal lobe. Okay, so this is about the cerebrum, isn't it? This is about the temporal lobes of the cerebrum, and also the frontal poles of the cerebrum, lobes of the cerebrum and sulcus of the cerebrum. So we have seen the three sulcus. Okay, we have seen the three sulcus. We have seen the four lobes, 1 2 3 4 lobes, and we have seen the three poles, 1, okay, 2, 3 poles we saw, isn't it? So this one, the sulcus is there. Okay, so here we are having the what, the pre-central sulcus. Okay, before the central sulcus will be called as pre-central sulcus. What we call pre-central sulcus, clear? And this one will be called as post-central sulcus. What we call post-central sulcus. Okay, so the parietal lobe is divided into superior and inferior. So this one will be called as superior parietal lobule. Okay, lobe when it is divided will be called as lobule. Okay, superior parietal lobule, inferior parietal lobule, clear? Okay, so this area, okay, this sulcus, the dividing the, which is having the groove, will be called as post central sulcus. This one here I written post central sulcus. This area which is having the convolution, so that one will be called as what, gyrus, post central gyrus. This one is pre central gyrus. Okay, so gyrus spelling is here. Okay, isn't it? So next this one is divided at superior frontal sulcus, superior frontal sulcus. This one is the inferior frontal sulcus. Okay, and this one will be called as superior frontal gyrus. This is the middle frontal gyrus, and this one is the inferior frontal gyrus. Is that clear? So from this point, anterior ramus, ascending ramus, and posterior ramus, clear? So we will call this one as ramus, anterior, which is coming towards the anterior aspect, anterior ramus. Okay, this one is the ascending ramus. Okay, this one will be called as what, posterior ramus. Okay, yes, and here we are having what, the superior temporal sulcus, and here we are looking for the middle temporal sulcus, and superior temporal sulcus. So above this one we are looking for what, superior temporal gyrus. This one is the middle temporal gyrus, and this one is the inferior temporal gyrus. Okay, so this is all about the cerebrum. I hope you understood this cerebrum in depth. Okay, so these are the sulcus and gyrus, lobes, and also the poles of the cerebrum. So in the next video we will discuss about the area of the cerebrum. Thank you for watching this video.